Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Annamira O'Toole, and I am in between graduating from high school and going to college in the fall. So I'm on a gap year. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm 18 years old. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think is the future of UniMath?
What do I think is what?
The future of UniMath.
The future of UniMath? I think that it is a really important project that will help improve how certain we are about mathematical results that have been proved by other people, and it increases the collaboration of people around the world who are working on mathematical research. And I think translating every field of study into something that can be documented or proven as clearly as possible, for example, math into computer science, will be really important, especially as we're living in the age where everything is translated into being online and everything is translated into being in the form of, or somehow represented by computer science or documented by computer science, I guess. And I think anything that can be done to increase or improve the incentives for people who are working on math research to be honest is something that can't go wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm a naive, I'm a very naive person to ask, since I'm not really a part of that field of academia, but it seems like a really, really important thing to do. And I really like it because I'm interested in math and I'm interested in computer science, and by learning about UniMath, I can play with both at the same time. So, yeah.
Okay. What pushed you to came here and learn UniMath?
I really liked math in high school, and so I took a bunch of, or a couple of proof-based abstract algebra classes. And during my gap year, during high school, I also learned functional programming in OCaml. And then during my gap year, I did an internship where I used Haskell a lot, which is similar to OCaml, but it's a different functional language. And I started learning about how to implement programming languages and type theory. And so when I heard about this conference from Benedict, who's one of the organizers, I wanted to come and learn how to sort of put everything together. So, yeah.
Okay, and what you will say to teenagers that are thinking to learn mathematics?
What would I say to teenagers that learn mathematics?
No, who think to learn mathematics. Who think?
Who think?
Yeah, who think to learn or not to learn.
So what would I say to a teenager who's deciding whether or not to learn it? Oh, I would say you should try everything once, because you really cannot know how much you could love something if you never try it. That's pretty much a given. And I would say that you can't let yourself be too impressionable by bad teachers or bad ways of teaching, and you should keep an open mind to different ways of learning and different ways of thinking about something like a mathematical proof or the shapes in the world around you. And so you should just try it out and find some beauty in it, as I do. So that's for sure.
Okay. What is the beauty of mathematics? People love beautiful things, and what is the beauty in mathematics?
What's the beauty in it for me? Well, I'm a person with a very absolutist mind, and I really like it when things are concrete and clear and follow from one another, which is why I gravitate towards things like mathematical proofs and mathematics as a whole. And that also leads me to things like computer science, where everything is also very concrete. And I like to think of the world in a way that, well, when I'm looking at the world, I like to believe that everything is connected. And a part of that for me is seeing how math and the mathematical way of thinking and analyzing can illustrate computer science, and it can illustrate philosophy, and how we do things such as, like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, for example, human society is organized based on certain principles that a lot of people live by, or certain patterns, and you can describe these patterns by reading and learning or developing political philosophies and talking about how social order can arise from that. And so you can apply the beauty of of course mathematics is beautiful in itself, but you can apply this analytical way of having one thing fall from another to looking at computer science, to looking at politics, to looking at philosophy. So, mathematics is beautiful in itself, of course, but it's really a whole philosophy of looking at the world, and that's what's beautiful to me.
Okay. Some people that say that mathematics is a kind of language. Is it true this or?
Yes, I think it's not so much a language of communicating what I want to another person, the way that English or Spanish might be, but to me it's a way of communicating principles and communicating ideas or describing them and defining them. So it's a language in that sense, yeah.
Can you learn mathematics if you are not such a person? If you are not such person.
Can somebody learn mathematics if they're not very good at it, or if they're not?
Is it for them or?
So can I learn, or can somebody learn mathematics if they don't think that they like it, or if they don't?
No, if somebody tell them that they are not a mathematic person.
Well, I think that you can absolutely learn mathematics, and you have to remember that throughout history, many people, especially women and people of color, have been told that they cannot do things which they can obviously do. And so the fact that somebody has told you that you're not good at something should not be what stops you. And if you believe in yourself that you cannot do it, then that is your own problem, and you should try to learn how to overcome that. And you may not be good at it, but you should always do things that you're not good at if it makes you happy. You shouldn't do things that don't make you happy even if you are good at them. So it shouldn't be a matter of whether or not you're good or bad. It should be what is enjoyable for you to think about and enjoyable for you to spend your time on. So you should absolutely do mathematics.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.